Hi guys, my name is Corein Carter. I am here chatting with the amazing founder of Peta Jane Beauty herself. And we are here to learn all things of how to get a flawless self-tan glow at home. Because yes, us Black girls can get tans too. Peta will be walking me through her go-through tips in real time. Peta, it's such a pleasure to talk to you today.
Thank you so much for having me. This is such a great opportunity, and I love that you're here with me and you're willing to, go through all the tanning stuff and just get really into it. And it's a great topic too. I mean, because Black women tan as well.
Yes,
They really do, and we have a lot of clientele that just love our products. So this is amazing. Thank you.
thank you. I'm so excited to jump into this. So if you're ready, I'm ready.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Let's do it. Okay. So tell me, what is the first thing that these ladies should know before even thinking about applying self tanner at home? Are there any preparations that they need to make the night before or the day of so that they can get a flawless glow?
Yeah, absolutely. So we always try to train the people that are buying our products. So we'll give you tips and tricks like you absolutely should exfoliate your skin, number one. Okay. So sometimes, yes. So this is the one. So, and this is not any exfoliant either.
Yeah.
This is what we recommend. It's an exfoliating mitt, which is, it's got like a rough fabric on there. You can dry exfoliate, or you can make it wet, make it a little damp, and you can exfoliate your skin with the same mitt. You want to get the dead skin cells off because you want that even tan, and you don't want it to grab onto like different, dry patches or old patches of skin. So you should get that off either the day of or the day before, right?
Yes.
That's step one. Big misconception when we say exfoliate, people will like dig into like oily scrubs and put that on, because I love an oily scrub, but not before the tan, because the oil will actually create a barrier on your skin and it won't let the tan get in. Like you see a little tan, but it won't actually penetrate how it's meant to and stain the skin for long enough. So no oily scrubs. That's why we recommend the mitt.
Love this.
Yes. So next is shaving. If you want to shave, do it the day before, 24 hours, because what I've found on my skin when I was testing my products and going through the whole like 8 years, I would shave like right before the tan, and it would go into the pores and it would look kind of spotty. And for me, it really didn't work. So we usually encourage people to do that like 24 hours before if you can. Then the pores have kind of like closed up a little bit, and then you can tan the next day.
I love that. Love that. Love that.
And then moisturizers is really important. All the really super dry areas, but nothing else.
Okay.
When we say moisturize, don't go full head to toe on your favorite oil and, get all greasy and stuff like that. No, we want to do like the elbows here, the knees, the ankles. Like I have super dry skin on my elbows. I don't know why. I'm just born that way. If I put tan on my elbows will be black. So I put like this, I got this tallow moisturizer. I'll put some on there, put it around here because it tends to grab around my wrist as well. And then you can tan on top of that, but don't moisturize the whole body.
Gotcha. Yeah. That's actually a really great tip because when they generalize moisturize when they give you instructions when you go in studio to places, but knowing that it's only for those very niche places is something that people will definitely thank you for.
Right. Yeah. Because you want that your skin to almost be dry, clean and dry, so it can absorb all the tan and the color, because you want to get the most out of a tan. You don't want it to like wash off in 2 days. So
exactly,
you want like 7 days.
Exactly.
Yeah. And after your tan, I would say just moisturize with anything you want. Your favorite oily lather, keep it all nice and smooth and glowing and radiant, and then you can move on and have a tan for the week.
I love this. I love this. So tell me more about how we can avoid having that like ashy or orange undertone, especially as brown women. What should we look for in a really good tanner?
So I consider myself like a tanning connoisseur. I feel like over the years I've been tanning since I was 17, going into like major ballroom dancing competitions. I have tried every tanner on the market. That's why I decided to create my own. I've tried undertones that actually leave me khaki green, olivey green. They'll turn green by the end of the day. I've tried ones where I'll turn red, and then when I wash it off, it comes off red. It will stain my sheets red. So you want to look for something with a neutral brown undertone, like ours. I deliberately wanted it to be that undertone because I wanted it to work for everybody, whether you're fair skin, super dark skin with lots of melanin. I feel like the neutral will fit everybody. So number one, you got to look for that. Don't get the green or the red. I would say you just got to keep the radiance and the glow going by moisturizing. That's really it, to stop the ashiness. And there's no orange in our products. So, you know, these are our mousses. We have ultra dark, dark, medium, and light. So we have like the full range of colors for, I would say, everybody. And it's just really important to moisturize every single day after you tan.
I love it. And tell me a bit about this tanning mist.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I don't have the tanning mist on me here. Wait, can I go grab one?
Yeah, absolutely.
I can't believe I forgot my favorite product. This is the mist, and it is the ultimate like game changer when it comes to going out. And I'm like, I don't have a lot of time. I got 3 kids, so and a husband and a dog that all need me at the same time. So I'm like, I have 2 minutes to look brown and get out the door in my mini skirt and my cute outfit. So like, I'll literally like, I'll spray my face for you. Like, I'm gonna go out and get like an immediate glow on myself. I will spray just the areas that are like needed to be sprayed. If I have a low top, I will just spray this and like be ready to go out. Yeah. So this is like my favorite date night thing ever. But you can do your whole body in this too. Like obviously the mousse is a whole body, but some people just like a spray finish. So this is like a whole body thing, or you can do like just separate little parts of your body.
And I love that even just spraying this now, you know, some products, especially when they have a lot of high chemicals in it, they may smell really crazy. This smells delightful. Like I'm absolutely obsessed. Yeah.
I'm so happy. Well, that's one of the major things that I was like, how can I change the tanning industry? Because they smell bad, they look orange, and they come off looking awful, like scaly and terrible. And I was like, we got to put some beautiful scent in there. Natural and smells good and can be for everybody. So that's that floral scent.
I love it. I love it. So I want to jump right into learning how to get the secret to a really smooth glow. So let me put the sheer side, and then I'll have you walk me through it if that's okay.
Okay, let's do it. Absolutely.
Okay, awesome. So this is ultra dark.
Great. I'm going to use medium.
Okay.
So you want to work in sections. You don't want to like dab it all over your body.
Okay.
Because our formulas dry so fast. So I would work this section first. I will then work this section, then my chest, then the next arm. Okay. So give it a good shake. Put, you know,
a good amount.
A little bit on.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay. Now let's do the forearm. Okay. You're going to put it on and rub it very quickly. Circular motions around. Good. All over. It's already drying, so you want to keep the product moving. Good. You don't have to do your hand yet. You can just do, you know, run it down the top of it. No fingers yet. We'll do those last. Okay. Then again, I'm going to get some more. You can get however much you like to do the next section.
Okay.
I'm going to do this. And I love how I have a white t-shirt on today. And you just work your way around the body slowly and getting it all smooth. And I do like to look at it as I go, like just to make sure. I always forget parts
Yes.
under my arm. How you going?
I'm going good right here. I'm like, I'm loving it already because I'm like, I clearly needed the tan, obviously.
It looks good. It's glowing. I love
Yeah.
it. Okay. So my arm is done.
Okay.
Okay. So you can continue onto the chest.
Okay.
Yep, get a bit more on there. Beautiful. I would go very lightly up the neck.
Okay.
Yep. And then just quickly and swiftly move it.
Ooh. I like how it feels too. It's so like nice. Very
It's
good.
very fluffy, very
Yeah.
easy to spread. There should be no issue spreading this formula around. It's already dry on me, so I put down my shirt. That looks so good on you.
Oh, I'm looking at my chest versus this arm over here. I'm like, let me get to this part.
Let's do everything.
Everything, literally. I'm like, oh my God.
But I mean, you can see the difference with my
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty drastic. And this is just the medium. So I will get this.
Start with sections. And I like that you mentioned starting in sections because I think that that's important for people to really know as well.
Absolutely. Yeah. A lot of people will dab and then it will dry in the dab marks. Don't want to do that. I also have a back mitt, which is an extended version of the mitt, which is so amazing. It's just like toweling it on, so easy to do. You just kind of like round your back a little bit, do this, and it will all go on.
Oh, I love
You're doing the right thing because I always forget here.
that back part. Yeah.
That little part in the middle there. Yeah. Perfect. Nice.
So I have another question for you. How does, self-tanning work on darker skin, and why is it a great option for things like evening out skin and adding that natural glow?
Yeah, well, I mean, there's just so many misconceptions in general. And I was one of these people back in the day. I was like, well, why would they need to tan? They already have beautiful dark skin. Like we're trying to get dark skin too, And right now, it's all about radiance. It's all about glow. It's all about smoothing their skin. And it might not necessarily be about getting darker.
Yeah.
If you're happy with your color, fine. But maybe you just want to smooth out imperfections, get a more even skin tone. If you have like little patches here and there, maybe you can make them more even with the tan. Any spots on your skin, and in general, you want to get darker. So have kind of a color for everybody. And as you said, date nights going out, it's just perfect because it adds so much radiance and glow to melanin-rich skin. It's just, it's beautiful.
And I love that just because I know for me, I've been tanning for quite some time now. I just started with self-tanner. I used to always go to a studio to get it done, but it was for small imperfections, stretch marks and things of that such. You can kind of camouflage it with the tanner. And I just love the ultimate glow afterwards as well. So that was my reasoning behind starting the tanning process.
Yeah. It's kind of just like getting a flawless airbrush finish for your skin.
Yeah.
I just love that our products can be for everybody. And no matter how dark, how light, how in the middle you are, how olive you are, it works for everybody because of our neutral undertones.
Absolutely.
So I think the green and red undertones really wouldn't work for melanin-rich skin. It just wouldn't. It would look funky as it does on ours. So yeah.
And I'm loving this already. So would you have any tips for your feet and hands so that they don't get blue? Yes.
Do you have these?
I don't.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
It's okay.
So what I did was actually just use what's left over in the mitt. You can do this and go through your fingers. Don't pump more on to do the hand, because for me, what I like a gradient going into the hands of color. So I don't want to have super dark hands to the tips because it's not natural. you know?
Exactly.
They kind of just naturally fade off when you get a suntan. So I would just use whatever's left over in here, and you will have stuff left over, and you can just go around every finger. I like to do the claw for every finger, to get into the knuckles and all the nooks and crannies and stuff like that. And then, well, okay, so you don't have the brushes, but I would take the body brush,
Okay.
because we have like a nice little curve on there, and I would buff out everywhere on my hands. I would go through every finger and just really make sure that it's buffed out beautifully and smooth and in all the places that it should be. And then I would grab a wipe,
Okay.
like a wet wipe or toilet paper or anything that you've got around, and I would just, go along my fingernails, and then I would go along my palm. See here, I've gone a little bit too high. So
Gotcha.
I would wipe all of that away. Yeah.
Love it. Love
And then you can't really go wrong with that, But hands are difficult. Hands and feet are difficult because you want the blend out, and it's hard to get the blend out sometimes. So that's why we have the brushes.
I'm loving this already. I'm like, I will get my back off camera, but I'm going to do it before and after when I first started to where I'm at, because I'm like, it is so good. And it's still, giving you that, but it is not drastic where it looks crazy.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Cool.
Well, that was the whole point of creating it, because I had so many really crazy heavy tans dancing and under the big, spotlights and stuff like that. I wanted something that can be used for both.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's why I created Peta Jane Beauty, because there was nothing like that on the market. So, yeah.
So I think on our last question, I kind of want to know what Peta Jane product, obviously we know the misting tan is one of your favorites, but what other product would you recommend for beginners when they're starting out and they want that natural buildable tan?
Okay, so I have the perfect product, and we created this because of beginners and for people who don't have crazy amounts of time to do the whole shebang. So I have the Gradual body tan here. Ah, yes, you have everything. I love it. This is a moisturizer, a body moisturizer with a hint of tan in it. So it looks like this. And it's all natural color. It's all natural. This is caramel, actually, how we colored it. And we colored it because I don't like white. I can't see where I've been. I kind of might go over it 3 times and it might be darker when it finishes off. So I don't like that. I wanted to put some natural color guide in there so you can see where you've been. So this is a moisturizer. You act and you put it on like a regular body moisturizer, but gradually over the next 3 days, you're going to get darker and darker. So you can't go wrong with it. It's literally just whack it on. It's so easy to push around. I mean, everyone knows how to put moisturizer on, and that's really it. And then you must wash your hands because it does have tan in it. So you don't want to, walk out without washing your hands because they will go darker. And then how easy is that to get a glow? Yeah.
I'm like, it gives me a nice creamy glow, and I'm loving that because I'm in these areas, especially with a nice dress, when you want that pretty look, that will be awesome.
Yep.
This right here, guys.
Nice creamy glow, and it's so easy. This is like my holy grail too. But I mean, again, I don't have time always to do the full thing. So this is my go-to, jump out of the shower, moisturize my body, and I get a tan on top of that in this bottle. So it's very convenient.
I love it. And I know I said that was the last question, but I really want you to emphasize to people why your brand is so different than other brands on the market right now.
There was nothing on the market that I could wear on Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah.
And then go outside the next day, I don't know, to do errands and not look orange, scaly. It would come off in patches and I would just smell really bad. My husband was like, oh God, can we get rid of the tan for a second, It took a long time. It took 8 years to perfect this formula. With a tanning expert in the industry, I teamed up with her. So I got some really good base knowledge because I came into it as a dancer. I came in just wanting to create something that was amazing for everyday people to wear, and somebody who's in the performing arts and, you know, on stage and stuff like that, to feel good about their tan, because as you know, the lights kind of wash you out.
Yeah.
And so we all just want to come on with a tan, and it also makes your you know, your muscles pop. It gives you definition. It makes you feel a little tighter and, you know, just better in your outfits. Yes. Oh my God, look at that body. You look so amazing.
Thank you.
So yeah, it was kind of just an industry gap thing that I really wanted to help people find something that they felt good about, would give them confidence walking out in their clothes, and give them a little more pep in their step. Everyone loves a good tan, a good glow, and everyone just wants to be radiant, really.
Yeah. Peta, I'm obsessed already. I'm like, first and foremost, I cannot wait to rock this fall summer. When I'm going on vacation, I'm taking all of these with me. I'm so excited for people to understand exactly how to do this at home. And you really just made my day. So thank you so much.
No, thank you. You made my day. And this is such an important topic too. So thank you so much. I'm so happy I did this.
You are awesome.